Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm doing 6 things we learned about the Shamrock Rovers versus Finn Harps match. So if you did watch the match on Watch It LOI, which you should do for the rest of the games if you didn't, it finished 3-1 to Shamrock Rovers, which is one goal off my prediction. I said 4-1 in my match preview. If you didn't see that, go back watch that video before you watch this. So for the rest of the season I'll be doing a preview and then a review of all the matches that Shamrock Rovers play. So this is the first 6 things we learned. I copied this off George Benson, who does the same thing for the Chelsea matches. So if you want to show his channel some support, there'll be a link in the description. Hopefully he doesn't mind me doing this, but he probably won't notice me. So as you can see on screen, there are 6 boxes. Some are green, one's blue and one is orange. If it's green, it's good. Blue is man of the match, and then orange is where we need to improve, and red is where we're not good at all, or who someone had a bad game. But thankfully there's none of that in this match for Shamrock Rovers. There's one orange box which we'll get to, but so far it's all good. So we'll start off with the blue box, which is man of the match, and I've gone with Jack Byrne. Now Jack got a goal and he got 2 assists, and one of them goals was a very nice free kick, about 25 yards out, just floated it into the top corner. Keeper had no chance. Very good free kick. He's probably going to be on free kick duties for the rest of the season at Shamrock Rovers with that free kick. Also has 2 assists, one to Dylan Watts, which Dylan took very nicely. Jack played him in one-on-one with the keeper and just slotted it by him. And then the other one was to Aaron McAneff, who took a shot about 25 yards out as well, about middle height in the goal, at the corner, and it went in. I thought personally the keeper could have saved it, but with the Watch LOI you could get one replay and it's from the exact same position, so you couldn't really tell. But it was a great finish from Aaron McAneff nonetheless, and 2 good assists from Jack Byrne. Now Jack also put in some great deliveries from the corners, one into Pico Lopez in the first 5 minutes who headed it over the bar. He was coming back on a Pico, so I'd say if he was coming onto it would have been a goal, but he had to lean back for it, and that's why he didn't get it on target, unfortunately. Next green box is the midfield, and I thought together they worked very well. In my preview I said we'd play a 4-1-4-1. I was wrong. We played a 3-4-3, and then when we're defending it's a 5-4-1, which I think worked really well. We'll get onto that in the last box. But the midfield that consisted of Gary O'Neill, Aaron McAneff, Dylan Watts and Jack Byrne worked very well. Aaron McAneff and Gary O'Neill were the ones dropping back, and then Jack Byrne and Dylan Watts were going forward, and that worked very well today against Finn Harps. Finn Harps at the start were easy to break through. Near the end though, the last 20 minutes, they were piling pressure on Rovers. I don't think they had a single shot, but still they put on a lot of pressure in the last 20 minutes, which thankfully we got away with. We did concede 1 goal. We'll get onto that in a few minutes, but was there much we could have done about that? I don't think so. The midfield though together, I think that could be the midfield partnership for the rest of the year. Worked very well, so did the formation. But yeah, great midfield. The next green box I'd like to talk about is the Jack Byrne and Dylan Watts partnership on the pitch. I think it was super. It was very good. Both of them linking up very well throughout the game, setting up each other. I think the goal that Dylan Watts scored, Jack Byrne, lovely ball through. Dylan Watts took it very well, but about 2 minutes after that, Jack Byrne played another ball into Dylan Watts. He was about this much offside. He did force the keeper into a save, but every time Jack Byrne gets it, you can see Dylan Watts making the run, and Jack Byrne 99% of the time finds him. So Dylan Watts and Jack Byrne worked very well together. As I said earlier, McAneff and Gary O'Neill were dropping a bit deeper and letting McAneff and Byrne doing the attacking stuff, but together that partnership worked very well. Aaron Green as well, he didn't get on the ball much, but he was running the Finn Harps defence ragged, and it was very rare you'd see Aaron Green in the centre of the pitch. He was normally out wide, going on to long balls over the top from Lee, Grace, Lopez, Finn, Joey O'Brien, all them. So yeah, if Green was more pushed out wide today, which, is that a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Let me know. He puts in a great shift every time, Aaron Green, so we can't fault him for that. But is that a tactic Bradley says, try go out to the wing, or should he stay in the centre? Let me know. The next green box is the defence. Now I'm talking about Ronan Finn, Joey O'Brien, Lee Grace, Pico Lopez and Fruja, because they were the back 5 when we were defending, and I thought altogether they're solid. Now for the Finn Harps goal, it was from a throw in. Once again we conceded from a set piece, which is probably our weakest point at the moment, but like we'll get there eventually. I think you couldn't really fault anyone for it. There was a free man at the post, but I couldn't see whose man it was. We only got to see one replay of it. But we'll let that slide. Apart from that, I don't think Finn Harps had a single shot. So defensively we did very well, closing down, everything like that. Last 20 minutes, as I said, they piled on the pressure, but we did well to withstand it, and after a few hoofs up the pitch, we got back into control in the last 5 minutes, got a free kick outside the box. Grainger put it just wide, went low and hard. But yeah, defensively solid, very solid. I think the 3 at the back and then 5 when we're defending works very well with the current Rovers team. Yeah, so the defence is another green box. Also adding into that green box is Alan Mannis. When he was on the ball, when it was passed back to him, very calm and some good kicks. He had one where he rushed down and went right to a Finn Harps player, but apart from that, Alan Mannis was very solid at the in goal. Alright, the next box is an orange one, the first one of the series and the episode. And if there's a colour between orange and green, I'd like to give him a green box, but just for this, I think I have to give an orange box, and that's the Neil Farrugia. Now, I like Neil Farrugia. I think he's a good player, but I think today, when he was attacking, he kept going back a bit too much for my liking. Like, I understand sometimes you have to go backwards to go forward, but there's times he was one-on-one with a defender when he could have just tried to get past and put a ball into the box. He put one very good ball into the box in the first half, and I would have liked to see more of that, because we are a team that like to go in behind and then get the ball into the box, and if we do more of that down the left with Neil Farrugia, I think that would work well. Defensively though, he was solid. Couldn't fault him there, but when he was attacking, I think he's lacking confidence. I think 1 assist or goal for Farrugia and he'll be very good. That's my prediction. I think watch him against, I think we're playing Sligo next week, get an assist and then he'll be on fire. But I think he just needs that bit of confidence to take on a man, and yeah, hopefully that'll happen, because apart from that, he's a very good player. So, and into the last green box we go, and it's about Stephen Bradley. Not a player, it's about the manager. And I think picking the formation today, a 3-4-3 or a 5-4-1, whatever you'd like to call it, I think it worked really well. We've played it a couple of times this season, and today it worked perfectly. I think Finn Harps had the one shot, and that was for the goal. So defensively, we were solid. And then when we attacked, loads of players were getting forward. Most of the match, all 10 of our men, apart from the keeper, were in the Finn Harps half. So formation-wise, Stephen Bradley, exceptional. The players he picked, I thought worked really well together. Substitute, Grainger got on it once or twice, wasn't really involved. Reece Marshall gave away a couple of times, but he was only on for about 15 minutes. Gaffney had a few little headers down, but didn't really get in it much, none of the subs. Also, Lafferty was only on for 5 minutes, but Dean Williams, who I thought would start and get 2 goals in my prediction, he came on with about 15 minutes to go, and he looked impressive. He was getting on the ball. He got 2 free kicks for Rovers while he was on, and he looks like a promising youngster, so I can see him getting a good bit more game time in the future. Strange match to watch, no fans, no atmosphere, no flares, no hair on Neil Doyle's head. If you know Neil Doyle, the ref, which if you go to the matches you do, he was bald, which was surprising, but fair enough. But yeah, it's just, it's not right without the fans, I don't think. I know they have to follow the guidelines, but it was a bit dead. And I know League of Ireland, or LOI Watch, or whatever it's called, it's great that you can watch the games, but I think it needs improvements, as in like more camera angles, because like during half time, and if any of you seen it, half time they just left the camera there with a graphic saying 3-1 Rovers or whatever, and I thought like they could have had someone talking about the match and showing a couple of replays. But every time the goal went in, you'd get one replay, and it was from a camera about 10 yards below the actual main camera. So I didn't think coverage wise was great from the League of Ireland, but we can't complain. We're getting to see the games. Hopefully I saw a couple of people complaining that their League of Ireland streaming pass wasn't working, so hopefully they resolve that. Let me know if you watch the game. If not, I would recommend it. It's good to actually have the League of Ireland back. And I watched Dundalk versus Pats last night. If any of you did, let me know. What a game. Pats were absolutely brilliant, and I think Dundalk were a bit scared because Pats put so much pressure on, and I think that Dundalk, I think that could be their weakness. I don't know, I don't want to judge it too early, but Pats, I think, deserved 3 points last night. They got 1, but they could have gotten 3 easily. But that is going to be the end of the video. I don't know why I'm talking about Dundalk Pats, but it's the end of the video. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of the video, any improvements I could make. Let me know what you thought of the match. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Adios.
You said we had it all, that shit would drive me crazy. Cause outside is no feelings, baby. You say it's hard to tell what I've been
Yeah, I'm just back from watching the Chelsea match now. We're going to start editing. And yeah, I'm not very happy, so any Arsenal fans, slag me in the comments. Go on, be my guest. If we got top 4, I'll take top 4. Who wants to win the FA Cup? Nobody. But hey ho, we move on. You know, come back, beat Byrne. Why am I talking about Chelsea on the Rovers video? I don't know. I should probably stop talking. Yeah.